Welcome to week 32 of daily living. This week, we are just going to continue doing what we're doing. So, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, you will be working on whatever your assignment is in class, whether you're working in a small group or you're working by yourself and get your work done. Um, we will let you know exactly what you will be doing there. As far as Wednesday goes, we're going to try something different. So, the past 2 weeks, we have been on CBI trips. And during that time, I have learned a lot about you. I've actually learned some things that I never knew about you. And some of you I've known for a very long time. I found that to be very, very interesting. In talking to all of you when we were on the CBI trip, and when we got back when you did the paperwork that you filled out, I was asking you the question of um, why did you do that, or why did you act like that, or how did that make you feel? Those were some of the questions that were on the paper that you filled out. A lot of you had a hard time answering those questions. You just kind of gave me a weird look. So I thought the best to work on answering those questions is to find out a little bit more about you and for you to find out more about you. So on Wednesday, when we're at home, you're going to be taking a personality test. So the reason we're going to do this is for maybe two reasons. Number one, uh, so you and I can both learn more about yourself. And number two, it's going to give you an opportunity to see if you really describe yourself the way you feel you really act. And you're going to understand that a little better when you take the test. For example, I took this personality test that you will be taking, and it said that I love to be the center of attention. I love to be in the middle of everything. And you guys know me from school, and I am like that at school because that's kind of my job. I'm in charge. I'm supposed to make sure that everything's working and that everybody's getting what they need. And when I look at that personality test in that way, I think that's absolutely right. However, that's not how I am in real life. And some of you have known me for a long time, and you know when you see me outside of school, I'm not the same way. I kind of like to keep to myself. I'm not very loud. I like others to kind of take charge and do their thing. So the reason why I feel this test is important is because it allowed me to really stop and think, am I really answering these questions correctly? Am I really thinking long and hard about the person that I really am? I know a lot of times we like to believe we act certain ways or we do certain things. Like if you would talk to anybody at my house, I like to say that I'm easygoing, laid back, and nothing bothers me. But if you would talk to my daughter or my wife or both, they would probably laugh if I because I have a tendency to get a little anxious or a little upset when things don't go the way that I want them to go. But I don't always look at myself. So the idea for our personality test will be to just simply find out more about yourself. It'll allow me to find out more about you because after you take the test, I'm going to have you copy and paste the results. So after you take the test, it's going to say get results. You're going to click that button. And then underneath that, it's going to put a description of the type of person that you are. I want you to copy and paste. So just copy what it is, and then you're going to paste it into uh, the last open-ended slide on our Nearpod. And then when we get back to school on Thursday and Friday, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about if you really feel that's the type of person you are. And if it's not, then we're going to sit down and do that test together. And we're going to talk about those questions. Again, the importance of this is simply so that you know why other people say the things that they do about you. Every single one of you have done some great things over the past few weeks. You've gotten many, many compliments, whether it's from the teachers at school, people in the community when we were doing our CBI trips. So we really need to be comfortable with it because since we're doing great things, we need to understand what it is about us, what's inside of us that makes us want to do these things. So let's go ahead and take that personality test. When you're in class, please keep doing the jobs that you've been doing. You guys are doing great work. We've got 9 weeks left. That's it. Put your best effort in and let's see where it can get.